Okay, we're back. I have to split that up a little bit. Technical difficulties on that point just because of shit happening, but oh well. And we haven't had one final match to talk about. We talked about all the other ones, the two chambers, the undisputed title match, and I think that's it so far. So the only one left, and it's fucking amazing. It blows my mind a little bit that we're actually having this match. A match that I didn't think I've ever wanted to see, but now I want to fucking see it. John Cena, the United States Champion, against the NXT Champion, Kevin Owens. And neither title's on the line. But for those who saw Payback, you know that Cena won LOL, of course. But it was the way he won, which is very interesting, because it was an homage to Umaga from the Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship, where I don't remember if it was Umaga or Cena or someone had the top rope or top turnbuckle like taken off, and then one of them had it, and then Cena either kept it or actually I think it's how it was with the I Quit match. Umaga or Rusev in this case would have the top turnbuckle taken off and hold on to it. Cena would trip them, put them in the STF, and then like choke them with the rope. So like imagine my arms the rope, and the rope would be choking them, just pulling their head back, as well as being put in the STF. And in this point, Rusev was saying "I quit," or at least we know he said "I quit" in Bulgarian due to the translations of just several sources, as well as Lana basically saying he quit. And with that, which I should have said in the other part, came with the Rusev destroying his crush in Lana. Well, not destroying, but just getting rid of him, or getting rid of her, just dumping her, and then Lana having Dolph Ziggler. But then again, that has nothing to do with this. And as far as that Intercontinental Chamber match goes, Lana can't interfere in any way, so that's basically null and void. But back to this, and of course Cena had his open challenge last night, and Kevin Owens, the NXT Champion, came out. Whether he's the NXT Champion or not, we'll talk about later, because we have the not the Payback, but the Takeover event tomorrow. And it was just fucking great, because for those who don't know about Kevin Owens, the former Kevin Steen, former Ring of Honor World Champion, former Ring of Honor Teddy Champion with El Generico, several titles in general, world titles, tag titles, six-man tag titles, a lot of belts in a lot of companies, but the best one so far for him is the NXT Championship, because that guarantees you'll be on the main roster soon enough, as well as a lot of titles in the NXT, as well as the tag team titles and the women's title. But the biggest impact and the best chance will be on the roster, main roster, if you'll be the NXT champion. And Kevin Owens is now the NXT champion. With that being said, and Kevin Owens just fucking destroyed him. This man been doing this business for 15 years, more than Cena has ever been in his life. And he even said that, I think he said that on the thing. But the way he did it, having that platform powerbomb, and then stomping on the United States Champion, because of course he's Canadian, so you have to play the foreigner for some reason, I don't know why. But yeah, play the foreigner for some reason, I don't fucking know, just do it. And plus it made a big statement that you don't care about America or its title, which was the opposite of Rusev, which is what you should have done. But Rusev was the champion, so you had to do it that way. But this is how you do this is basically how you should do an American-foreigner feud in general. Especially since this guy is coming up to the main roster basically with the title. I believe this is the first time the NXT champion has actually been on the main roster with the title. The only exception with that is Adrian Neville, but he didn't wear it to the ring. He did during the like during the app break he did, but that doesn't count. It's not live, it's not on Raw, it's not whatever. But with that being said, this is a match that I would assume Kevin Owens would win, but I would not be surprised if Cena wins just because it's Cena. But with that being said, if Kevin Owens wins, you would assume he's in line for the United States Championship. And if Cena wins, does this mean he gets promoted to NXT? I don't know what that means. Does he go for the NXT title? I don't know what that means. It's just Cena wins. I guess that's what happens. But if he does win, there's not really a reward because you're basically going down the NXT to the best wrestling show in the world that is NXT, but they're developmental. So, and of course, Cena's been OVW champion before, which was their developmental back in the day. So that wouldn't be a stretch of him doing that, but I don't know what that would mean. So the only option is to have Kevin Owens win this match. It's that simple. But because it's John Cena, you don't know. And hopefully we will know in 12 days in Elimination Chamber, where I'm just fucking glad that Chamber is back. Thank God.